Oh, if we can get hey.
Hey,
Family, good to see you. Hallelujah.
Hey, fam.
Emphasis on the yeah. I know. Okay, nice. Welcome to
Story time, story time, story time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you. Okay, I am Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I kid you not, call my name because I'm going to be right there in the building, present, okay? And if you don't know who she is, well, pardon me for my rudeness, but she's none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right, y'all know we don't do that for ourselves, but we do it for the what?
Community.
Because y'all know how we roll by now. We do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. And as always, before we go into the book, we're going to dive into the book of Psalm, chapter 23. And I'll just read all of it because you know what? It's good. All right? So go on to Psalms 23. Yahuwah, and we're going to use his name as always, okay?
Yes.
Yahuwah is my shepherd, capital S. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. Not my job, not my best friend. He restores my soul. He leads me in the cycles of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of, I'm going to make it community minded, of our lives, okay, with you included. And I will dwell, and we will dwell in the house of Yahuwah forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For how long?
Forever. Generations, okay? And generations.
And forever just means forever.
That's it. With that being said, we're going to now dive into a word of prayer as we always do. All right? Father Yah, thank you so much for story time. Thank you for allowing us to do story time one more time, Father Yah.
One more again.
Father, we pray. You said we're 2 or 3 and the third is in them chat. Because they with us, Father. You will be right there in the midst of us, Father. So listen, whether you need a little more room or you can just fit right here, have your way, okay?
Yes.
Please be with us as we read your word. Pray, give us a wisdom, understanding. Help us to read your word in the context, in the right context, as you will have it read on tonight, Father Yah. Let your people be blessed. Let them be reminded that you have never left them nor forsaken them.
Yes.
That you are the lifter of their heads, Father Yah. Just bless tonight, Father, as you will. In Yahushua's name, in Yahushua HaMashiach's name, we pray. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. Listen, so thank you. Praise y'all for the 7 people that we have on live, and who knows, listen, one of you may not know, this may be a little different because you're probably not used to the different names. Like I said, I've typed in YirmeYahu. You're like, what? Who is that? It's just Jeremiah. Okay? We're just giving him, we're not using his name back. His captivity name, which is Jeremiah, but we're giving him his name back. Every name has Yah in it. So YirmeYahu, and it's only because we're reading from this, okay? So our reading may be different if you're reading from a different Bible, but no, it's really good to compare if you're doing that, so it's good anyway. So we bought this from St0ryTim3. You can do that on St0ryTim3, not .com, because I didn't say that. But what we recommend is that you use our Storytime discount, okay? Remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder that we're going back to the covenant because we now understand our assignment and because we're now guarding the commandments, okay? Check them out in Exodus 21 through 17.
Yes.
With that being said, Auntie Shelly on the beat, please go ahead and give us a recap because we've been on a cliff. Yeah, I clipped y'all last week. Remember, I did the oh my gosh, something is here. So we did.
Oh, because I'm like,
we've been on the clip.
Anyway, this I do remember that Yahuwah is still instructing YirmeYahu that basically that they're gonna be judged. Yahuwah's gonna be judged. But all while he's still explaining what's gonna happen, it goes from they're about to go into judgment, but they do have some hope. Yeah. But right now they're gonna get punished. It's like this crazy cycle. At first, YirmeYahu was trying to pray for them in roundabout ways, and Yahuwah said, just stop. Then I think YirmeYahu caught on this how wicked they were. Yes. And he said, just have your way. Just know I'm not included in that. Yes. Leave me up out of there. Yeah. I'm up under you. Yeah. I don't want to be counted with the unrighteous. Yeah. Do what you need to do because and now I see why you're doing it, because remember Yahuwah gave him a list. This, and this, because some of them had the nerve to say, well, what did we do? Right, we didn't do anything. Or to say, we don't have no hope. We can't do this. Oh, no. And Yahuwah was not going for none of it. He's like, these are your charges. This is why you're going. Facts. Well, so listen, for those that are just tuning in, we're reading from YirmeYahu, the 21st chapter, okay? Mm-hmm. So, Becky, can you turn that AC down a little bit? Yes. Listen, I ain't as thick as I may look. I'm a little cold. All right. So, 21. The word, capital W. Okay, y'all gotta pay attention to them caps. Capital W, which came unto YirmeYahu from Yahuwah. When King St0ryTim3 sent unto him Pashur, the son of YirmeYahu, and YirmeYahu, the son of YirmeYahu, the priest, saying, Inquire, I pray you, of Yahuwah for us. For Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, makes war against us. If so be that Yahuwah will deal with us according to all his wondrous work, that he may go up from us. Then said YirmeYahu unto them, Thus shall ye say to St0ryTim3, Thus says Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel, Behold, I will turn back the weapons of war that are in your hands, wherewith ye fight against the king of Babel, and against the Casdeum, which besiege you without the wall, and I will assemble them into the midst of this city. And I myself will fight against you with an outstretched hand and with a strong arm, even in anger and in fury and in great wrath. And I will smite the inhabitants of this city, both man and beast. They shall die of a great pestilence. And afterwards, says Yahuwah, I will deliver St0ryTim3, king of Yahudah, and his servants, and the people, and such as are left in this city from the pestilence, from the sword, and from the famine, into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, and into the hand of their enemies, and into the hand of those that seek their life. And he shall smite them with the edge of the sword, and he shall not spare them, neither have pity, nor have mercy. I hope y'all got that. So he's sending to YirmeYahu, or to the priest and everybody, saying, wait, what? We come to inquire of Yahuwah, what's going to happen to us, because this king is about to come against us. And Yahuwah's answer is, you worried about the wrong king. I'm coming through. There you go. I'm going to defeat you, and then I'll allow him to come through and get and grab you up. Right. I'm going to bring your weapons to nothing, because I myself am going to fight against you. I told y'all. Don't play with me. But the people like to play. They like to play with Yahuwah.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's just bad. That means you really have no hope. Like that's your only hope. And he says, I'm coming to get you myself. You ain't gotta worry about him.
Right.
I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, I need to.
And he coming through to pick you up. So you would want to go.
Yes. All right. Shalom, everybody. Shalom, Linda, Auntie Linda. Shalom, Auntie Kim. Good to see you. All right. Chapter 8. And those that are not at. Okay.
Verse 8.
Verse 8. You're right. I was making sure you was paying attention. Okay. Because you own it tonight. You're doing too much. Verse 8. And unto this people you shall say, thus says Yahuwah, behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death. He that abides in this city shall die by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence, which we had read later on, way before. He didn't already told him.
He already told you how he was going to do it.
Yep. So he already told him. All right. So it says, but he that goes out and falls to the Cassium that besiege you, he shall live. And his life shall be unto him for a prey. For I have set my face against this city for evil and not for good, says Yahuwah. It shall be given into the hand of the king of Babel, and he shall burn it with, somebody already said it, fire.
Fire.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay?
That's true, because that's like a reversal. Like you expect to defend your city. You expect it to be your hiding place, your refuge. He said, if you stay in the city, you die. If you give yourself up to the enemy, that's not supposed to happen.
But you're going to always be watching over your shoulder.
You give yourself to the enemy, that's when you die. But he's saying, no, if you stay in the city, you're going to die.
Absolutely.
Give yourself up to the enemy. Give yourself to the king of Babel. And, some of y'all don't live. Because remember, he told them, some of y'all, like them priests and them false prophets, they ain't even getting out.
No,
remember, they ain't even getting out. They're not even getting out.
Good to see you, Auntie Riri. Good to see you. All right, verse 11. And touching the house of the king of Yehuda, say, hear ye the word, capital W. Good to see you, my little sister Mel. Oh, actually, you're older than me, but good to see you. Nevertheless, good to see you. All right. Hear ye the word, capital W, of Yahuwah, O house of David. Thus says Yahuwah, execute judgment in the morning, and deliver him that is spoiled out of the hand of the oppressor. Lest my fury go out like fire, and burn that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. Behold, I am against you, O inhabitants of the valley, and the rock of the plain, says Yahuwah, which say, who shall come down against us? Or who shall enter into our habitations? But I will punish you according to the fruit of your doing, says Yahuwah, and I will kindle a fire in the forest thereof, and it shall devour all things round about it.
See, they were being arrogant just because they were Yehuda, King David's children. We got the temple, we got the priests, we got the prophets.
We got in the wrong thing.
He said, no, but y'all acting up. You're not acting like David. David was probably saying, y'all my kids?
Right.
I raised you.
He said, I showed you ways of life.
Am I your grandpa? Y'all not act like my grandkids.
I showed you the way of life. I showed you the way of death. And somehow death looked more glittery to you all. Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that happen. Yep. I'm a servant.
Yeah, they'd be like, don't what you call them? Don't be talking about me. This ain't what I taught. My children, and to teach their children, Oh, y'all tripping.
Yeah. And that's the thing that we do. Where we don't realize that children are taking notes, and they ain't taking cliff notes, okay?
They are
taking
watching
real life notes to pass down what they gonna be passing down because my mama and just like we do things. I do this because my mama did it. I ain't never asked her why.
Yeah.
It's just because that's the mother figure. She's my mother, and I'm doing what she's doing.
Yep, following her.
That's it. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, remember, Yahuwah don't have no grandchildren. All he has is children.
Right.
And you don't get to skate in on your relatives. You can say we from the house of David all you want. Like we can say we Hebrew all we want. It don't, when it comes to either you getting in you or you don't, being part of the 53, just because you Hebrew don't mean you getting in.
Absolutely.
It just don't. No grandchildren. Children. That's why even in the scripture they say, my father David. Them be his straight great grandchildren. The way we was said, he was like, no, that's your dad. That's your father.
Yes.
It's my father David. That's how it's done. They don't be like grandpa and papa and great
no.
father. That's it.
That's it. That's all it needs to be. All right, chapter 22 in YirmeYahu. Okay, let's go. Thus says Yahuwah, go down to the house of the king of Yehuda, and speak there this word, and say, hear ye the word, capital W, all right, of Yahuwah, O king of Yehuda, that sits upon the throne of David, you and your servants and your people that enter in by these gates. Thus says Yahuwah, execute ye judgment and righteousness, and deliver the spoil out of the hand of the oppressor, and do no wrong. Do no violence to the stranger, the fatherless, nor the widow, neither shed innocent blood in this place. For if ye do this thing indeed, then shall there enter in by the gates of this house kings sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots and on horses, he and his servants and his people. But if ye will not hear these words, I swear 7 oaths by myself, says Yahuwah, that this house shall become a desolation. For thus says Yahuwah unto the king's house of Yehuda, you are Gilad, unto me and the head of Lebanon. Yet surely I will make you a wilderness and a city which are not inhabited. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to live in these. Okay,
desolate,
okay, dry. And I will prepare destroyers against you, everyone with his weapons, and they shall cut down your choice cedars and cast them into the fire. And many nations shall pass by this city, and they shall say, every man to his neighbor, wherefore has Yehuda done thus unto this great city? Then they shall answer, because they forsaken the covenant of Yahuwah Elohim, and worship other Elohim or idols and serve them. At least they're going to know the answer.
Yeah, because he said other nations know the beauty of this city. Yep. They know the beauty of Yisrael. They know the beauty of Yehuda. They know the beauty of, right now we're talking about the southern tribes. They know what these cities look like.
Absolutely.
He said one day they're going to pass by. It's like being away for a while and coming back. When you left, it was beautiful. And you're like, wait, where's the city at? I can't find it. It is desolate.
But the other nation going to say, oh, that's because they didn't honor the covenant.
Your enemies know why.
Even today. That's why they keep us in a state of obedience, because they know why.
They know why. And as long as I can keep them there.
Yep.
And notice this city is desolate and it's
what happened if you ain't listening.
Yeah.
So you have choices. He said, I'm going to give you a choice.
Yeah, I'll give you a choice. If you return,
yes,
we good.
We're good.
But, they
and also,
return. You
look at it like, if you look at the world that we live in, who do they push? They utilize us in the music industry because they know the beauty. They use it in the clothing fashion line, whether they have a different face for it, but the inspiration came from somebody that was melanated. Okay? Everything they see us, they try to capitalize, monetize. They don't recognize it. That's why we have redlining, because they don't want you where they are. We have taxes. We got what do you call that? It's not taxes. Come on, interest rates.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For that people, it's something different, but for us,
totally different.
Totally different. All these things are set up because they understand who we are.
Yes.
We're the one that don't really understand who we are.
And that's one of the reasons you could tell, like Ashkenazis who are claiming to be us, you don't fit the scripture. You have too much money.
Right.
You have too much money.
You
You
got to
have too
explain
much
that a little
wealth.
more.
You have too many mansions. You own just about everything. You're in the banking, and you're the one controlling the banking industry that's keeping us poor. That's not desolation.
No,
You're not in desolation.
that don't fit.
You're making the movies. You're making you have the banks. You have like you say, the interest rates. And what I learned recently, the credit bureau ain't even really the real credit. Like Experian and all that, they ain't even real credit bureaus.
I mean,
nobody has any business even going by what they say.
And they don't teach the commandments. They don't teach you.
They don't.
I mean, even if we were considered the strangers,
Mm-hmm.
you're not even grafting us in.
Exactly. You ain't even doing that job right.
Right.
So what? How are you the people again? Where's your desolation?
You have never lacked. Mm-mm. You just don't fit. But nevertheless, Yah has not forgotten his people.
Mm-mm. You know y'all ain't here. Y'all can play the role all you want to.
Because you have designed a system to keep us the tail.
Yes.
That's how your system operates.
Yes.
That's why as a people we don't have an inheritance. We don't have we don't have our own land.
Language.
We don't have our own nationality, because you cannot say black is a nationality, because black does not lead you to a land. I always say this. If I say, oh, I'm from Australia, oh, I'm Aussie, I'm Australian. Yeah. Or if I'm Italian, and you already think Italy, right? But when you think black, where is that leading you? Nowhere. Or if you think in African American,
there's no such place. Show it to me on a map.
It's not, because 54 countries within the continent, it's a whole continent of Africa, and none of them are called African American.
No, none of them. Not a one.
None. So you have a people that's operating, and African American is trademarked. Why would you trademark something that's not real? I mean, a nationality, if it was real. There's no need.
You can't.
But because we're property, you can trademark property. You can trademark things like that.
Yes. That's why they don't want us to, like herbs and all that, natural things, they can't trademark it. They can't copyright it because they didn't make it. That's why they want to go to the chemicals. So you can't copyright us. Like, if we're real people, if we tell you, like, if we say I'm Hebrew, you can't copyright that. No. That's why they get so upset. Yes. No, I need you under a thing that fits you in the black or African American. Yes. Because then by law you could do this, and I can treat you this kind of way. I can manipulate you because you have came into agreement with that. That's why when you fill in that application, it always says black. But if you say it says a racial group. Yes. Now, when it says white, and you got South Africa, you got all these different. You got all these things to choose
underneath
from.
that you can choose from that actually leads you to a land. And it says the original origin of a people for white.
Yes.
Y'all got to understand this, because the more you come into agreement with it, you can't be upset when the laws don't treat you fairly.
Yes, and if you say that you're that, all they have to do is really say is, well, you told me that's what you were. Right. That's what's written down on your driver's license. Yes. That's what you marked.
Yes, you came into.
See how that trickery work?
That's why they got us to see Hebrew as a religion and not as a nationality.
And that's why they get so mad now when we say our nationality is Hebrew, because it links us to a land. Yes. Which means you can't treat us bad.
Yes. You have to treat us like people.
You have to treat us like people, because we are people.
Absolutely. All right. So let's get back into this. All right, so we are in 10, verse 10. Weep ye not for the dead, neither bemoan him, but weep sore for him that goes away. For he shall return no more, nor see his native country. Wow. Y'all, this is real life, okay?
Because some of them that's about to get taken away, you're not coming back.
No.
You're going to be there 70 years. Some of y'all going to die in Babylon.
Yeah.
All y'all not coming back. Wow.
For thus says Yahuwah, touching Sholem, the son of YirmeYahu, king of Yahudah, which reigned instead of Yahu his father, which went forth out of this place. He shall not return there anymore. But he shall die in the place whither they have led him captive, and shall see this land no more.
Can you imagine the last thing you see of your own land is desolation?
Yeah.
Then they take you somewhere else and kill you.
Mm-hmm. Auntie Riri, thank you for the comments, y'all. Y'all get into these comments because we learn together. Auntie Riri says manipulation in all they do, only because we were sleeping for a time.
Yes.
Hallelujah for the awakening.
Yep.
Absolutely. And this awakening, just to let you guys know, it is definitely not a trend. This
It
is
is
a
not.
lifestyle.
It is not.
This is our conversation, our lifestyle.
Even though when we start saying it, they start now trying to use it for something else. Like,
yes.
Really?
Now they changed it.
They snatched it
quick.
quick.
Yeah, they changed the term woke and used it for their
They
benefit.
snatched that thing so quick I didn't even see it.
And so now the different countries is using the term woke. So we stay away from the term.
Especially the LGBTQ.
Yes, that's
they
what I mean
knew,
about the different community.
if they use it, they knew we was gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, we ain't using that. We ain't woke.
Whoa.
Nah, I'm woke.
Tell them I'm woke.
My eyes is open. I'm not walking. Yeah, we just not. All right. So yes, Auntie Linda said yes, Riri, and Auntie Riri says that part. Okay, this is a lifestyle. This is not, and it's not glamorous. Okay,
nope.
People is not going to be. You may lose some friends.
Yeah,
just saying that you Hebrew. Oh snaps, you may lose some friends. May Yah be with you to endure. Right. All right. 13. Woe unto him that builds his house by unrighteousness and his chambers by wrong, that uses his neighbor's service without wages and gives him not for his work.
Even cheating a man, basically made somebody your slave.
Yeah.
He's working, you ain't paying. You made somebody your slave.
Yes. Auntie Riri said, this walk, capital W, ain't for everybody. And you are absolutely right. Some people get in there and they see what it is and they like, oh, okay, I know I've been lied to, but this is too much.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with knowing that I've been lied to. I don't have to go further than that.
Yeah.
But you can't stop at just understanding that you're Hebrew.
Yeah. You gotta dig.
Yeah.
You got to
seek, and he shall be fine. Okay?
You will. Wisdom will be right there. How much can you take?
Listen. All right. That says, I will build. Let me see. Let me read that sentence because it goes together. Okay. Woe unto him that builds his house by unrighteousness and his chambers by wrong, that uses his neighbor's service without wages and gives him not for his work. That says, I will build me a wide house and a large chambers, and cuts him out windows, and it is sealed with cedar and painted with vermilion. Shall you reign because you clothe yourself in cedar? Did not your father eat and drink and do judgment and justice? And then it was well with him. He judged the cause of the poor and the needy. Then it was well with him. Was not this to know me, says Yahuwah? But your eyes and your heart are not but for your covetousness, and for to shed innocent blood, and for oppression, and for violence to do it.
So basically, you say you're sitting around just thinking about how you're gonna get rich, and you're gonna build the biggest house, and that's gonna be impressed because you're gonna paint it with the best paint. You're gonna have the high ceilings. What does he say? You're gonna have large chambers, so big old rooms.
Yep.
You're gonna have windows all up in your house. Oh, that got a nice little house.
I like the floor plan. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hey, this nice little house, y'all.
It ain't little, it's wide.
Yeah, this is a big old house. And then he says, you think you're the king of the world now because you when your house closed your doors and all this magnificence.
But how did you build it? You stole it.
Yeah. He said you didn't execute judgment like your fathers did. You thinking, oh, they live in a little house over here. Now I want the big money. He said, but who was closer to me? Your fathers or you? And he's talking about the ones that reign righteous.
Yes.
Who?
Yes. And when I say he stole it, because look, he said in the beginning about you using your neighbor's service. You ain't paid for none of that.
Exactly.
You saving money because you're using somebody else's work, labor. You basically manipulating,
You
taking
got a
advantage.
free house. You got a
Yes.
whole free house.
Yeah.
That
But
you,
you
yeah, you
ain't-
stole it. You
Listen.
basically stole it.
I swear this reminds me of today time.
Trump did that to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, and
Well, not a lot of people, to us.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, okay. and Hispanics or
Yeah, that's,
Latinos.
well, that's what I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of. Melanated
Yeah, he
people.
sure did. He definitely did that.
Had them building
Built some
stuff.
things and then cut out and then hit. Oh, I'm
Never
gonna file
paid
for
them.
bankruptcy. See, they do this stuff.
See, if they had been reading these books, they would have known they could set it on fire. Like, this mine. You didn't pay for this. This mine.
Listen,
Burned it up.
they would have set it on fire, but they definitely would have been looking at 9 to 10 years.
Not if they didn't get caught.
We're not gonna. Everybody ain't skilled, and we don't want you to be a criminal anyway. But we get what she said.
He didn't pay for it. It ain't his.
It definitely wasn't. But you know,
It's
the
mine.
system is work
It's
for
mine
him.
till you pay for it.
You know who? So everybody
sorry,
know who wants to be with Auntie Kelly on the beat.
Y'all don't
She'll
go
set something
burning.
on fire quick.
Cause not only that, but y'all don't know how to not get caught. So yeah, y'all just chill. Leave that to the pros. Now let me stop.
I'm not really condoning arson, Milk and Honey Ministries.
Leave that to Simeon and Levi.
Right. There you go.
Leave that to Simeon
Leave it
and
to
Levi.
your forefathers. They're not here no more, but let that be.
Okay, or leave it to the person the angel puts the sword in his hand. That's, remember Simeon and Levi, the angel put the sword in their hand and said, go destroy Shechem. So that's what we gonna say. Because it will get destroyed one day.
Yeah.
They gonna put the sword in, or the gasoline in somebody's hand.
Well, you know what? We're going to move forward, but Milk and Honey Ministry, we're not condoning arson, okay? We don't want nobody. Listen, I ain't got nothing to put on your books. I'm hecka broke right now.
Only if Yahuwah tell you.
I'm
just saying he told people to burn stuff.
I'm going to go right here. Where we at?
Did.
Where we at, y'all?
He did.
16? We at 16 because he judged, okay?
I'm just saying.
You didn't say it. He judged.
I'll be like, they teach that violence.
Girl, come on, act like we ain't never been censored before.
Right.
And then all of a sudden people saying, like, y'all not moving. I can't get the yeah. All right, so let's go into 16. He said, he judged the cause of the poor and needy, then it was well with him. Was this to know me? All right. Says Yahuwah, but your eyes and your heart are not but for the covetousness and for to shed innocent blood and for oppression and for violence to do it. Therefore, thus says Yahuwah concerning this is a name, okay? YirmeYahu, the son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, they shall not lament for him, saying, oh, my brother, or, oh, my sister. They shall not lament for him, saying, oh, Adonai.
They don't even say Adonai. That's an exclamation point.
He don't want none of that, okay? He don't want none of that. Suck them tears up. It ain't for them. Okay? He said, don't do that. Don't do that. Auntie Riri said, that's right, Sister Linda, prophesy. Hey, you're right, Milk and Honey. He did burn it. He did. He likes a good fire. I tell you that. He do. All right. So he's like, suck them tears up because it ain't going to be for them. Or, his glory. Don't worry about that man's legacy.
You wasn't worried about his glory when you was over there acting up.
Nah, it ain't worth it, okay? He said, he shall be buried. Sorry, not burned. I like a good fire too. But he shall be buried with the burial of an ass. That's what our scripture says. And there's a comma, okay? Because there's more. Drawn and cast forth beyond the gates of Jerusalem.
Remember he told me you ain't even going to be buried.
You're not going to be buried.
Ain't nobody taking no trouble to bury no donkey.
Thank you.
And roll it out.
Yeah.
Food for the beast.
There you go. All right. Go up to Lebanon and cry, and lift up your voice in Bashan, and cry from Avarim. Or that word is spelled Avarym. So however you want to pronounce it tonight. All right. For all your lovers are destroyed. I spoke unto you in your prosperity, but you said, I will not hear. This has been your manner from your youth.
Wow.
That you obey not my voice. Okay? He said, I've been telling you this stuff.
For a long time.
But this has been your character.
Yes.
Since you was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you still said from a kid, your stubbornness, this neck just won't loosen up. You said, I'm not interested. Okay?
He said, for all your lovers are destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Come on, that means you committed fornication.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
I will make up a word in a minute. Okay?
You've been hanging out with them. Don't come. Remember, he told them, don't cry to me. Go call him. That's who you've been with.
Suck them bald-headed eyes up. Okay? All right. 22. Wow. Don't worry about bald-headed eyes. Okay? If you want to wear lashes, you understand what bald-headed eyes look like. All right. I told you I will make up words in a minute. Don't try to figure me out. I'm a little different. All right. 22. The wind shall eat up all your pastors, and your lovers shall go into captivity. Surely then shall you be ashamed and confounded for all your wickedness, O inhabitants of Lebanon, that makes your nest in the cedars. How gracious shall you be when pangs come upon you, and pain as of a woman in travail. He says, as I live, says Yahuwah, and he is alive. Okay, the other idols is hecka dead. They cannot walk, they cannot talk, they can't do anything for the nations or anybody else. Okay, but he says, as I live, because let me remind you, I am alive.
Because I live.
I live. I do what I do. All right. As I live, says Yahuwah. Says who? Yahuwah. Okay. Though Kong Yahu, the son of YirmeYahu, king of Yehuda, were the signet upon my right hand, yet would I pluck you there. And I will give you into the hand of them that seek your life, and into the hand of them whose face you fear, even into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, and into the hand of the Chaldean. And I will cast you out, and your mother that bore you. Oh, he coming for your mother.
He coming for you.
Now, if you don't see a
you and your mama going.
This is the first yo mama, okay? Just hit the scriptures. Hot on the press. We all see what we see.
Yahuwah started it first. Your mama.
Your mama. I'm coming for your mama. Now listen, let's not come for everybody, mama, okay? This is just him. He's live. He can do whatever he wants to do. All right. So he says, I will cast you out, and let me read that a little different. And your mama that bore you, and there shall ye die. Point blank, period. Okay, there's a period there. He says, but to the land whereunto they desire to return, there shall they not return. Is this man Yahu a despised, broken idol? Is he broken? Where is he? What is he? Okay. He said, is he a vessel wherein is no pleasure? I love the sarcasm.
Yes. Yeah, man, y'all. Yahuwah do.
If y'all want to know where I get my personality from,
man, he come with it. Yahuwah come with it, man.
This is where I get my personality from. Okay? I love a good petty, righteous petty.
Yeah. We gonna learn not to play with him. Like, we are seriously his people.
We are. Y'all, I see.
But he, you know how he the king one, but he the king, he do it the best.
He do it the best. He do it the best.
Man.
All I'm doing is taking notes, okay? All right. Please don't get from this story time how to be petty. That's not the message of what we want. But I'm just saying, your father is petty, righteously though.
Righteously.
And some of us take from him, okay? Wherefore are they cast out? Wherefore are they cast out? He and his seed, and are cast into a land which they know not. Oh, earth. Brother man said it 3 times.
Yes, Yahuwah. What you want? The dirt going. What you want?
Earth. Okay. Let's see if he go. Hear the word, capital W, of Yahuwah. Thus says Yahuwah, write ye this man childless, a man that shall not prosper in his days. For no man of his seed shall prosper sitting upon the throne of David and ruling anymore in Yehuda. This is funny that he's giving this assignment to earth.
He's telling earth, this is what's going to happen. Because remember when, who killed who? Cain killed Abel.
Yes.
The dirt said no.
I ain't burying that.
No. And remember, Yahuwah has already said, I'm going to cast them out. Ain't nobody getting buried. So I wonder if he's telling the earth, dirt, don't even cover them.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
absolutely.
sending this down. This is what's going to happen. Pay attention. Like,
yep, don't do it.
He is calling the earth.
Absolutely. And if you guys aren't familiar with that story where the dirt itself said that I'm not burying Abel because he was killed unrighteously.
Yes.
Look in the story. The testimony of Adam and Eve. Okay? Because it's in there with details that we weren't given before.
Yes. The dirt said, no,
I'm not doing it. I'm not about to, you're not about to make me accessory to murder.
And not only that, but the blood that you spilled on me is crying to Yahuwah, and I'm not covering that either.
I ain't. There you go. All right, so we're going to move forward. Says 23. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, says Yahuwah. Therefore, thus says Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye, and this is a capital Y, okay?
Yes, it is.
I ain't seen this before. He said, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, says Yahuwah. There's so much we're going to go into that.
Look, hey, this is why you don't walk around calling yourself a pastor if you're not. If you're not going to follow the rules, don't put it in your name. Just go somewhere and sit down.
Well, don't play with his word, though.
Don't at all. Don't go. Don't play with him.
No. But listen to see, now listen, these people had accountability because some people are called to be pastors.
Yeah.
Right? Some people just like the status and that's fine, right? But for you to lead a people and you don't care to see how they're doing mentally.
Exactly.
When they ask for help, you saying, well, even though they've been paying tithes and stuff like that, they ask for help. I got to check with the board. Well, where was the board when you took my tithe?
In the back counting.
Where was the board? You ain't never had to set up the board to take my tithe.
In the back.
But now when I'm hungry, you say, well, we have a food bank.
Girl,
I know.
Exactly what
we have a food bank, but we're not good enough to hand me cash so I can go get what I know what my family eat. You don't consider the mental state of the flock. And so therefore you have driven them away because their experience, they don't want nothing to do with religion.
Yes.
And I am not religion. I am the source of all things. You got the people looking at me as religion versus the source.
Yes. Yes.
This is why you are going to be handled the way you need to be handled.
Yes.
Because you handled my sheep improperly.
Yes.
And my sheep don't know me no more.
Yes. And you're giving them like this strange sort of double standard, because even if and I'm saying this out of experience, even though you do have a food bank, when you come through a food bank, there's certain rules. Like people can only get so much, no matter how big or how small your family is. Say if you got 5 kids, they're going to give you the same amount of food as they got one. You get 1 kid. And you expect that to last them a whole week. It just don't happen.
It don't happen.
It don't happen. And so you don't even know how to say, no, they got 5 kids, give them more. Your only answer is, no, that's all you get, make it work.
Yes.
We gave you food. Why you asking for money? We gave you food. You should have gave them more.
Yes.
You knew they had 5 kids.
Absolutely.
They should have got more if you was going to be stingy.
Absolutely.
Or if you, and most of it is fruit and vegetables. And some of it, I ain't going to lie, be old.
Yeah, but we make it work.
We're going to make it work, but can I get you to buy me a chicken?
Yeah.
To go with it?
And here's the thing, too. When you think about it, when he says, and have not visited them, right?
Have not.
Some of these pastors don't even know their members been in hospitals. Some of these people don't know that they've been in shelters. You have cared not to see about my people, but yet only benefited from them when every Sunday when they come in to pay tithe and offer. This is evil, and because he says, I'm going to I'm going to address this evil that you have done. See, the thing is, people don't really recognize it as evil.
Yes.
They see evil as killing somebody. But you don't understand. If you take them away from the source, you just have killed them.
Yeah.
Because when they are facing a despair, only thing that's meeting them is depression. And when it comes to depression goes, listen, what she gonna do is invite folks to the party. Okay?
Oh yeah.
So she gonna bring sorrow, she gonna bring suicide, and then suicide ultimately drugs, and then guess what? What's gonna meet you is death. Okay? So you got to be held accountable for this evil.
Because you led them astray.
You let them astray, and they want nothing to do with me. And I've given you the gift to become the pastor.
Yes.
But you become greedy, and you became selfless, and you are not community minded.
No. Because some people really don't. There are some of us who can spot it a mile away like you wrong, but some people really don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know the word of Yah that close. But you know who they do go visit?
Who?
I'm going to give y'all a minute to think about that. You know what need they do fulfill? Come on, y'all. Just take a minute to think about it.
I'm trying to think.
And just a lot of pastors.
Hey,
who
Tracy,
they go visit?
Let me see. Hey, Tracy Mines. Good to see you, Auntie Tracy. She says, I live in Maryland, and the church down the hill gave my roommate a big chicken with a lot of other nice fruit and vegetables. Thank you for saying that. Absolutely. Thank you.
Praise
there
Yah.
are some
There are
pastors that will
who
do it
it
right. Absolutely. Some pastors understand the assignment.
Some of them do.
Some of them don't. Auntie Linda says, I don't think we ever had meat at, she named, food bank.
Yeah,
and the volunteers took more than they gave.
Yes, they did. So back to my question. I'm going to see if y'all catch it.
I didn't catch it.
Okay. So just look at it. What need do they fulfill? They go visit some people. They fulfill some need. I'm seeing somebody else catch it. Y'all know. Don't y'all know I'm just straight. It ain't no sugar in my question. So what need do some pastors do fulfill?
Themselves? I don't know.
Nah. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that one.
No, I wasn't thinking like, I'm thinking like
selfish. And I'm thinking on the selfish side, yeah. So Yahuwah is saying you not doing it on the righteous side. Maybe I should say on the unrighteous side, because y'all might be thinking,
because
what good are some of them doing?
Like what Auntie Tracy said, she said she got the pastor that does right.
I'm glad that's cool. What need on the unrighteous side do they fulfill? Who do they go visit on the unrighteous side? Well, they've been doing it for years. Just a whole bunch of 80 to 90% of them. I'm gonna give it a 90.
Don't tell me Africa when they go into the water. What are you doing? What are they seeking?
Who do they go visit? Maybe I should say that.
Girl, I'm lost.
Come on, anybody want to take a guess, and I'll just say it.
I think you should just say it. Auntie Linda said self needs. I don't know. We lost. Somebody's telling me. Somebody was like, "Girl, we don't know."
Women. I thought everybody was gonna get that. You know, Sister Nancy up in the front that cross her legs, but she uncross them when the pastor gets to her house. Y'all know that, but you know that. Come on.
Don't have me thinking that girl. I was going.
Is that deep?
I was not thinking of women, but
no.
Wow, you're right.
Oh, nowadays it's both.
I'm gonna just keep going.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna go.
Nowadays it's both. Some of them go to the men's house.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You didn't say it.
You said y'all ain't doing it righteously. You ain't going to visit the widows but you going to visit the married people. Y'all committing adultery and y'all committing fornication and y'all committing homosexuality and
all the other stuff. You're right. And I will gather, okay? Because listen, he's going to finish what he's talking about. Said, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them, and bring them again to their folds. Okay? And it's listen, I don't know if y'all remember, but when the Most High split the sea 12 ways, okay? Each tribe had their lane, okay? So I don't know if you guys know that, but it happened. All right. And so he said, and I will deliver them to their folds.
To where they're supposed to be.
To where they're supposed to be. Auntie Riri said, well done. Well, you done told the truth about that now, Sister Shelley. Women equals meat. Okay? She said, shaking my head. You done told the truth.
Hey, that's it.
That's why she Auntie Shelley on the beat.
Baby, don't. But notice, it's like you said, like he divided the sea 12 ways.
Yeah.
Everybody went across in their fold, in their lane, but they all ended up on the same shore because they were meant to be together. You're going to be in your right fold, but you're going to be together.
Absolutely.
It's like He's going to put us all together in our right places.
Absolutely, y'all. This stuff is going to happen. All right. He says, let me see, and bring them again in their fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Praise Yah. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, says Yahuwah. They don't have to worry about their past experience no more. Because who I have in front of them will be trustworthy and will be a real reflection of me and how the kingdom operates.
Yes, because remember, there's thrones to this thing. There's people he's putting in charge. Mashiach, of course, the head.
Yes.
I'm going to show y'all how this was supposed to go.
Yes.
I'm going to show you how government was really supposed to be run, taking care of the people.
Yes.
Like someone said that church gave them the chickens and the good vegetables, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely, that is.
That's how it's supposed to be.
A need is, you for real met the need.
Yes.
Okay? She can make chicken soup out of the leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you met a couple needs, okay? Auntie Riri, she says, kind of like the 12 gates to the kingdom. Absolutely. Yes. My sister Mel, she said, that comment didn't even show up. Girl, I don't even. Listen, you can definitely put it back though. All right, if you wrote it. All right. So they're no longer. We don't have to worry about. They ain't gonna have to worry about any false prophets or anything like that. Okay. Behold, the days come, says Yahuwah, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, capital B. Okay, a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and
capital
prosper.
K.
That's right. And prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. Now, y'all already know who we're talking about.
In the earth.
In the earth.
Whole thing.
Yes. In his days, Yehuda shall be saved, and Yasharel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called. Yahuwah Sadiqinu, which means Yahuwah our righteousness. I really tore up that name, but let me go ahead and spell it for those that want to write it down. So it's Yahuwah Sikanu. There you go. Thank you. Sikanu. So it's TSIDQENU. And that means Yahuwah our righteousness. Said, therefore, behold, the days come, says Yahuwah, that they shall no more say, Yahuwah lives, which brought up the children of Yasharel out of the land of the Mitzrayim. But excuse me, let me get this. Oh, excuse me. Just give me 1 minute. You can continue to read. It's a cliff, y'all.
Duh. I knew nobody was at the door. I can't stand her. I really can't. I knew wasn't nobody at the door.
But y'all didn't know it.
I
know my hearing ain't bad.
It was a cliff.
It was nobody at the door.
The cliff was like he was knocking, so I just answered it. It's a cliff.
Who's sick of
you didn't hear
who
it?
was sick of news?
No, I ain't gonna lie on that.
I was knocking.
It was knocking. It said cliff right here, and I said,
cliff.
all right. I looked at the
cliff
door.
Was knocking. Nobody heard. This girl has no sense.
I said, I shall answer. I see what you're doing.
Are you sure it's time? I don't trust you. Oh.
See, we gave the people the time back because we was late. But we gave you
your time back. It just don't seem like it. We was reading that much.
Auntie Riri said cliff or an all. I love that. She said, bye, y'all.
That's all right. That's all right. When we get up there, somebody giving you a cliff.
Please don't cliff
Somebody,
me.
the angel's gonna be reading you a story or something, and they gonna cliff you.
Be like, what? So
Wisdom
what
gonna
you
cliff
say?
hang you. So that's all you gonna know today. You're gonna be like, what? Just tell me more. Because I'll tell you tomorrow.
Right. You ain't
She gonna be like, I'll tell you tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us on Story Time. And we will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Next time I'm gonna not. Oh, okay. All right, Auntie.
What she said? She gonna
next time I'm gonna knock. ... You out. And I'm gonna see her this Shabbat. And I'm gonna see her this Shabbat. So if I got so if I got a black eye, y'all know what happened. All right. Our sister from Milk and Honey Ministry said cliff hanging. See you guys tomorrow. See, she know to hang in there. That was good, Auntie. I feel like I'll be rubbing off on you with these comebacks.
Yeah.
These comebacks.
Yeah.
Do I need to report that? No, you don't. You don't. No. No.
Yes.
And she said, I'm just kidding. I know. All right, y'all. I will see you all again. We will see you all tomorrow. Same time, 6 p.m. But y'all know life be life, okay? So if we're a little over, please spare us. We'll give you your time back as we try to do all the time. But that being said, we're going to certainly see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for those that were in the comments. Thank you for, I say auntie because I don't want to call you by your first name because you are older than me. And as a sign of respect, I just say auntie or uncle when I address those in the comment. So thank you, Auntie Tracy, for tuning in with us and definitely putting out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I live in Maryland.
Oh, her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Maryland.
Okay.
And so thanks so much. She said in the church down the street be giving out good food.
Yeah.
So she was like, not everybody is like that.
Yeah, no.
Which I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to put that out there that every pastor is wrong.
Yeah.
No, some pastors have the heart of Yah.
Yeah.
And some got the heart of a demon. Okay. But without that being said, because I know. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Shalom. We bid you peace from our home to yours. We really do. Shalom, y'all. We kissing, folks?
I just felt like it. Blowing a kiss.
Blow a holy kiss. Greet each other with a holy kiss. That's what.